Just along from Anstey, the end of our quest. Our damp but merry band comes upon the breathtaking site of Wardour Castle. In the words of the old music hall song, one of the ruins that Cromwell knocked about a bit. Recognise it? It was one of the locations in the Kevin Costner movie, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. You can see why Hollywood loved it. What an atmospheric place. Built at a time when castles were changing from mighty fortresses to fortified country mansions.
I wonder what they use that lake for.
Fish? That's all I can think
drinking
of.
water, maybe?
Possibly.
Sailing?
I should imagine the garderobe
Model boat?
probably emptied into it, I should think. So you wouldn't want to
Yes.
drink it, really. These were the days, though, weren't they? Castles and knights and people going out and slaying things.
Dragons.
Yeah, dragons. Yeah, dragons too. Just slaying things because they were there.
The castle was 600 years old,
Oh, right.
and it was built by the Lovell family, and then later on it was lived in by Lady Arundel, who was a royalist, and she was actually besieged by the Roundheads and had all her 50 courtiers here trying to battle with them, but they lost the siege and she ended up going to prison. And then quite a few years later her son decided that it was about time he took revenge, came back and blasted the hell out of the castle and took back the ownership of the castle, but in the process destroyed it.
Thus
So-
inventing air conditioning.
It certainly is, isn't it? Yes, there's not much worth
I mean, it's
owning
really
it, is
taken
there?
a bashing as well, isn't it, when you look round it?
Yes, it's sad.
It's an extraordinary place, isn't it? I mean, essentially a Civil War castle. You know any Civil War songs?
Well, there's loads of Civil War songs, Civil War ballads, but I mean the most well-known one is the one we'll hear on late night radio all the time, isn't it? Oh, brother Teague does hear the decree, a lily bolero, etc., etc. That's a Civil War ballad.
I didn't know.
Yes, that we have got a new deputy, the new sort of local government official appointed by the parliamentarians, etc. Yeah, that's the most famous one there is.
Amazing.
600 years ago, when Wardour Castle was built, old-style castle fortresses were moving down off the hillsides and into the valleys and becoming country houses, much as this one has. Villages, farms and roads are also moving down off the hillsides and moving away from the ancient byways travelled by man for thousands of years, a sign of times to come. And I suppose an appropriate place to finish this series of Ridge Riders. I hope you've enjoyed our travels. Cheerio.